Condolences have poured in for ANC stalwart Aziz Pahad, who died at his home in Johannesburg late yesterday. He was 82. Now, joining us virtually is ANC spokesperson Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri. Mahlengi, very good morning to you. Let's perhaps start by getting your party's reaction to the death of the struggle veteran Aziz Pahad.
It's obviously just been a very bad end of the evening yesterday and this morning and going forth. We are still shocked, although we were aware about his ill health. But you are never prepared for moments such as this one, especially hot on the heels of the passing of his brother, Comrade Iso. So the ANC is really profoundly saddened by this loss of a great patriot, first and foremost, somebody who really made a covenant to commit to serving the people of South Africa and to be one of that symbol that advances the idea of non-racialism. And of course, apart from being a great patriot, very committed to his political home, the African National Congress, a strategist of note, and as we all know, one of the finest minds when it came to international relations and what was then called foreign policy thinking. So it's a great loss by any standard, and that's all we wish to say.
Yeah, it certainly is, and as you say, I mean, the loss of his brother from, I think, July, that was the time. So this is very much so a close passing that is certainly being mourned by the family and the party itself. But if we could perhaps maybe just dwell on a little bit of his contributions to the movement. We've been running some beautiful pieces about his whole role in the struggle, his role within the ANC, but perhaps maybe just the lasting legacy that he's left behind.
I think one of the lasting legacies, I think, is the being able to find a peaceful resolution to anything that is vexing and is facing society. If you look at, Comrade Aziz Pahad's role, he preferred to be the back-end man, making sure that solutions are found to some of the difficult questions. His role during the negotiations period, for example. I won't chapter back to his role, of course, as a young militant activist. That is there, it's quite well recorded, and history will continue to memorialize him. But I think one of the things that was really outstanding about Leanne was the ability to drive people to a particular resolution. During the negotiations process, some of the most difficult things that were stop factors or could have been stop factors in terms of coming to a peaceful resolution on the political question in South Africa was there right in the thick of it, trying to unlock and get parties to come together. There's been many other difficult matters on the international relations front. He, in his role as I would imagine, I think the longest serving Deputy Minister of International Relations and back then Foreign Affairs, and stayed on that role. I mean, he was a very senior person, but was comfortable to play in the role of the Deputy Minister, but was responsible again for unlocking a number of relations that we currently enjoy with various countries, both in the global south as well as in the north. So honestly, I think strategy thinking, and also, overall a wonderful spirit. And I think all of that was really driven by the love and for the people, not only the people of South Africa, but the love for a just and a humane and equitable world.
Indeed. All right, let's leave it there. And I know that a lot will follow in the days and weeks to come. But yes, thank you for talking to us. I know that it's a tough time, and certainly to wake up to this news is very sad for those that knew him, worked with him, and of course family as well. That was the ANC spokesperson Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri talking to us about the passing of Aziz Pahad, the struggle veteran from South Africa.